All right, what's going on, guys? It's Luke here. We had one trade today, just a quick one-to-one in and out. Again, following the plan for December, just going for one-to-ones, and trying to just keep the profits going until the end of the month, going into 2026. Before we get into this, guys, links all in the comments. We have the executions and all that stuff in the Discord. So if you guys want to join, we have 1 day left on the giveaway. It'll end tonight for the 350k Alpha Zero account. So if you guys want to join, link is in the pinned comment for the Discord. And if you guys need 25% off the Alpha Futures, code LukeX at checkout, and you guys get 25% off until tonight at midnight. So that's Eastern time. So coming into the day today, I was leaning more bearish. CPI pushed us extremely bullish. We did have a bullish SMT off the lows, but we had a ton of draws lower. Personally, the plan that I was looking for was for price to trade into this 4-hour bearish fair value gap and then potentially seek shorts lower. But because we had data lows from CPI over here, we had this low, we had London low, which was lined up perfectly with True Day Open. We had Asia low. We had all these lows down here. So pretty much, though, what I wanted to see coming into the day was price to come down and rebalance at least into this 15-minute gap and then kind of decide what it's going to do from there. So coming into the market, coming into the open, this is what market looked like. We had this big 15-minute unfilled gap here. We had this 4-hour gap here, and then we had data lows and all this stuff below. So my idea was to see price come up here or look for shorts, or if we came into here, potentially longs or short through that 15-minute gap. But what I seen coming into open was a chance to actually short into the 15-minute gap. So as you can see, let me pull up market open. So market opens up right here and it ends up manipulating above all of these highs right here. This is the market open candle. We wick down and then we push up and we end up putting in this 1-minute bullish fair value gap. So we inverse it right here. And obviously you could short right here, but this is immediately after market open. I'm not sure if this is going to be a fake out and price is going to continue up to that 4-hour, or we're going to dump down. So I wanted to see more confirmation. So I went to ES. And as you can see at this time, ES was delivering out of this 1-minute bullish FVG right here. So I wanted to wait for ES to actually inverse that gap for me to want to have the confidence to short. So as you can see right here, we get the inverse and ES has a draw as well below at that 15-minute bullish fair value gap. It wasn't filled at the time, but we still had that draw as well. So both of them could draw down. And as you can see now, NQ inverse the 1 minute, ES inverse the 1 minute. We have a clear draw on liquidity at that 15-minute gap. So I was pretty much just waiting at this point for a pullback. We retested, we kind of got this CASD, we kind of got this retest in here, and in and around this pullback right here is when I shorted, and all I was looking to target was the CE point of this 15-minute gap. So I just moved my stop, pretty much just giving me a 1-to-1. And basically we end up getting into profit as soon as we tap into the 15-minute gap, right around, I think it was around I think it was on the bottom of this candle, 190. We took off majority of the position, moved my stops to break even, and then we started to kind of reject. So I ended up just closing the position fully off at 178, so just shy of the CE point of the 15-minute gap. And as you can see, it would have came up from there and ended up would have hitting later. But regardless, we just missed out on a few points. But regardless, we hit that 1-to-1. So I'll run through it again really quick. We had a draw on liquidity lower. We want to see price rebalance into this 15-minute unfilled gap. ES also had it, so they both had a draw lower. And I just felt like price would want to be weighted downwards because we had data lows down there. Potentially, we'd want to trade through it. So again, market opens up. We get an AMD kind of setup. We accumulate, we manipulate, we distribute down, we inverse, ES inverses, we get the pullback, we take the entry, and we short down targeting the 15-minute CE. Again, we get out a bit early, but we catch that 1-to-1. And then from there, price obviously taps into the 15. Kind of messes around a bit, but it ends up delivering, and now we're trading around that 4-hour gap. So that's it from you guys. Quick recap today. Again, discount is still on if you guys want. Use my code, and again, giveaways on until tonight. So that's it from you guys. Quick one today, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.